Hello everybody. Nowadays we are discussing the general studies paper of UPSC Civil Services Preliminary Examination which was held in June 2022. Normally we discuss 5 questions in a day. Today I am going to discuss the next 5 questions. Let us start from the first question today. The first question is: consider the following statements. In India, credit rating agencies are regulated by Reserve Bank of India. The rating agency, popularly known as ICRA, is a public limited company. Brickwork Rating is an Indian credit rating agency. Which of the statements given above are correct? So this question is from the economy section. Question is related with the credit rating agencies. 3 statements have been given and we have to select the correct statements out of the given 3 statements. The first statement is: in India, credit rating agencies are regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. This statement is wrong because in India, the credit rating agencies are regulated by the SEBI, means Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is headquartered in Mumbai. The rating agency, popularly known as ICRA, is a public limited company. Yes, this statement is correct. It's a public limited company. Next, Brickwork Rating is an Indian credit rating agency. Yes, this statement is also correct. It is an Indian credit rating company. Which of the statements given above are correct? So statement number 2 and 3 are correct. So our answer becomes B here. 2 and 3 statement are correct. So next question: with reference to Banks Board Bureau, which of the following statements are correct? The Governor of RBI is the chairman of BBB or Banks Board Bureau. Second statement: Banks Board Bureau recommends for the selection of heads for public sector banks. Third statement: Banks Board Bureau helps the public sector banks in developing strategies and capital raising plans. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. This question is again related with economy, and the topic here is the Banks Board Bureau. 3 statements in the context of the Banks Board Bureau have been given and we have to find the correct statements. So the first statement is: the Governor of RBI is the chairman of Triple B, means Banks Board Bureau. This statement is incorrect. Actually, the Governor of RBI is not the ex officio chairman of the Banks Board Bureau. Actually, the chairman of the Banks Board Bureau is appointed by the Government of India on the basis of the recommendation of the Cabinet Committee on Appointments. Next, Banks Board Bureau recommends for the selection of heads for public sector banks. Yes, this statement is correct. Actually, one of the various mandates of the Banks Board Bureau is to recommend for the appointments, extension of service and termination of services of the members of board of directors of various public sector banks and financial institutions. Next, Banks Board Bureau helps the public sector banks in developing strategies and capital raising plans. Yes, Banks Board Bureau has an advisory role to play as well. In this case, the Banks Board Bureau helps the public sector banks in developing strategies and capital raising plans for the promotion or for the expansion of their business. So statement number 2 and 3 are correct. So therefore the correct answer here is B. The next question: with reference to convertible bonds, consider the following statements. As there is an option to exchange the bond for equity, convertible bonds pay a lower rate of interest. Second statement: the option to convert to equity affords the bondholder a degree of indexation to rising consumer prices. Which of the statements given above are correct? So this question is again from economy section, and the question is related with the convertible bonds. 2 statements have been given. We need to find the correct number of the correct statement or statements. So first of all, let us know about the bond. Bond is actually an acknowledgement, a piece of paper which is issued as a receipt by the corporate body or by the government to an investor who provides funds in the form of the loan to the corporate body or to the government. So it contains all the terms and conditions including the maturity period, time of maturity, and rate of interest, etc., etc. So, number of terms and conditions are mentioned there in this document, which is known as bond. Okay. So bonds are of two types: convertible bonds and non-convertible bonds. Convertible bonds are those bonds which can be converted into capital or equity stock, equity capital or equity stock of a corporate body. Whereas the non-convertible bonds are such bonds which cannot be converted into the equity shares or stock of the company. So, uh, as the first statement given is, as there is an option to exchange the bond for equity, convertible bonds pay a lower rate of interest. Since the option of convertibility of bonds into the equity capital is an additional frill or benefit given by the company to the investor. We know every additional benefit or frill comes for a cost. So that is why the investor must have to bear some cost, some price for this option or for this benefit. So this is borne by the investor in the form of cut in the rate of interest. So therefore, the rate of interest offered on convertible bonds is always lower than that offered on the non-convertible bonds. So in this context, the first statement is correct. The option to convert to equity affords the bondholder a degree of indexation to rising consumer prices. Rising consumer prices means that is inflation. Okay. So indexation of bonds means you can say associating the rate of interest of a bond or linking the rate of interest of bond with the rate of inflation. So how the indexation is done? Actually, there are two prices. One is the issue price, let us say, and the second is the maturity price, let us say. And as far as the index is concerned, value of index is concerned, that is the maturity value minus initial value divided by the initial value and multiply by 100. So this will be equal to the rate of inflation in the percentage form. Let's suppose the maturity value is rupees 204 and the initial value is rupees 200. In this case, the difference is 4. So 4 upon initial value, that is 200, multiplied by 100. So this becomes equal to 2%. So it means the rate of inflation prevailing in the economy is equal to 2%. Okay. So the option of converting convertible bonds into the equity shares so provides a bondholder a degree of indexation to rising consumer prices. So therefore this statement is also correct. So now both the statements 1 and 2 are correct in this case. So the answer becomes C, that is both 1 and 2 are correct. Next question, consider the following statements: Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, Missile Technology Control Regime, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. India is a member of which of the above? So names of three organizations have been given and we are to find of which of the three organizations India is a member at present. As far as the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which is abbreviated as AIIB, is concerned, India is one of the founding members of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which is based in China. So this bank came into existence in 2016. The next is Missile Technology Control Regime, which is abbreviated as MTCR. So India joined the Missile Technology Control Regime in the year 2018 and it allows India to export missiles, means missile weapons, and missile related technology to the world outside, and it allows India to import the missile related technology from the rest of the world into India as well. So the basic mandate of missile technology control regime is to work for the non-proliferation of missile systems and related weapons. So India is a member of this also. So India is a member of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, Missile Technology Control Regime, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Yes, India is a member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization also. This organization came into existence in 2001, and both India and Pakistan joined this organization in 2017. So all the three statements are correct. So answer becomes D here. So next question is that is, consider the following statements. Vietnam has been one of the fastest growing economies in the world in recent years. Yes, this statement is correct. Second is, Vietnam is led by a multi-party political system. No, this statement is incorrect. Actually, Vietnam is led by a single party system, which is the Communist Party of Vietnam. Vietnam's economic growth is linked to its integration with global supply chains and focus on exports. Yes, this is one of the reasons behind the faster economic growth of Vietnamese economy. For a long time, Vietnam's low labor costs and stable exchange rates have attracted global manufacturers. Yes, this statement is also correct. So, low labor costs and stability of the economy in terms of the exchange rate of Vietnamese currency, that is a factor which has contributed in the faster growth of the Vietnamese economy. Vietnam has the most productive e-service sector in the Indo-Pacific region. This statement is incorrect because the most productive e-service sector countries or the countries which are having the most productive e-services are US, South Korea and Japan. So this statement is incorrect. What has been asked in the question, which of the given statements are correct? So the correct statements are 3, 1, 3 and 4. So answer becomes C here. So this was all about the 5 questions of today. In the next video, we will discuss 5 more questions. If you have any doubt, query or question, you can write it in the comment box. I will definitely address your query. Be open to ask any question, to bring any questions before me. So bye for now. God bless you all. Stay happy, stay healthy. Thank you very much.